no, no, God, please,
No, please, God, no.
My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him. Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, well, what's the plan? Simple.
What the?
Yeah.
What the?
Yo, guys. Yo,
What the hell?
did you hear something?
Nah, take. Hold it.
Kiss. You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed cops are here from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call to the control room once and for all.
Follow me.
Home free. This way.
Hey, yeah.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on. So much for being one way or the other. I was going to find out.
What the? Hold it.
It's spooky. Jack the Pino. Yeah, spooky. Give me the detonator.
What are you whack? What the?
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way.
What the hell?
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Gun him down.
almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery. Tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station. Is this why? This is Lupino's gate?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure that'll take a place? Get me through.
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex! Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Whack the sucker!
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey,
My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Ain't it no fun? Ha-ha! Pay to the max. Show spot, Payne. Got a ticket to Harbor City for you. Even and lying down.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
it's Payne!
The NYPD has been out on that.
Hey, what the?
Previously on Lords and
Damn.
Ladies. Lady Amelia,
Hey.
my lady.
Piece of crap!
An all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by...
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
Whack! What the hell?
My lord, very...
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
What the hell? It's freaking great. Whack the sucker! Got him down.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always... Shoot with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to...
Get him!
Do something!
There! Hey!
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover. The headlines were a depressing read. The whole building was rigged with explosives. Someone had left a lead under The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's home. Yeah. It's the end of the world.
Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gagniti made his move. subtle with its dark message as a cop-killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son, just like Jack Rapino. The book had never been a bestseller. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Rapino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim.
I've seen it. The corruption of flesh.
Somewhere, the baby was crying. Pictures were filled with good old times.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Michelle's diary lay on the table.
Max, no, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
No, please, God, no.
You killed
That never
her.
happens in the real world.
Gallagher's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them. Things were fast going from bad to worse.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it.
There he is!
Take whatever. Your stated that found.
No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there, on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter, the skipper of the K-Ron was waiting, like the ferryman of the river Styx. long shot, Angelo Punchinello actually showing up, but there was no crime in hoping. Burning to get me. The feeling was mutual. He was trying to put out my flames with gasoline. The mobsters have been guarding a real treasure. The way out of this disco inferno.
Payne! Gun him down! Whack the sucker!
Upstairs, the trio tangoed down the manor halls to the silent rhythm of their murderous hearts. The blood of their victims rust on their lips. Vince Mugnano, Pilot Providence aka Big Brother, and Joe Deadpan Salem. The pistol was a frozen lump in my hand, piercing the skin, gnawing me to the bone. It didn't take me long to run into the trio. One down. My fortune had been told.
No, I told him not to. Drop it. Don't move.
Game over, Max Payne.
Flesh of fallen angels.
Who's there? Max? Max? Is that you? Where are you, Max? Please. No, please, Max, no. I'm sorry. Please don't, Max, no. Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
The letter was staring at me. witch's brew. Showed me the way. Processing diagram. Processing diagram. Processing diagram. Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator type of D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant. Following a path of clues to that final revelation, even if it would take me down to the cold, cavernous depths of a grave.
You can't do this! My men are still inside!
Do you have any idea why this is called Operation Dead Eyes?
I think he's dead already.
Let's do it.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Evacuate the complex
We've got
immediately.
company.
Repeat. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Abort! Abort!
The chemist had been using the workstation when he died. The half-life of the lab rat had ended online, his password blinking on the screen. 665, neighbor of the beast.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna die in there for sure.
I need you to get me through the decontamination
Attention all
chamber
personnel.
airlock.
The self-destruction
No
sequence
way,
has
the
been
place is blowing up,
initiated.
for Christ's
Proceed to the nearest
Either that or
exit
go back to the
immediately.
cell. Your choice.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Get in.
Contamination in progress.
Bad.
Decontamination complete.
I was caught in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case. The dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago. There was nothing more for me here. The bunker's name was acting as a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Decontamination. Self-destruction imminent. 3, 29, 28, 27, 26, 29,
Bad cop on the take. A cowardly right-hand man fleeing from the scene, leaving his paid thugs to do his dirty work. Thugs to do his dirty work. payphone started to ring. It was an impressive floor show, but I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story fall. Lucky me.
Engaging hostile.
The best movie.
Now I was close. I had a name to guide me. Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose. The inner circle had quite a track record.
Send me back up. CIA at Max Payne located.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
I need backup.
I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there I'd be able to override the security box and get to her office. were now offline. All bets were off. The elevator would take me all the way up. Seen from this height, the night seemed to stretch on to eternity. A hint of desperation had crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end. Horn's personal computer was on.
Stop him! Stop him! Stop him!
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky. She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't let it nest. Lift off in 1 minute.
Thanks, Payne. You are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die here.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger. Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die, both of us knew how this would end. In pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here.
And then it was all over. The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. We've got the building surrounded. Throw down your weapons and lie down with your hands behind your head.
A bit closer to heaven. The cops' voices were distant and muted.
Freeze! NYPD! Hold it right there!
My ghosts released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
You heard the man.
Woden was there in the crowd, standing by the sidelines. It wouldn't be over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Woden grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner. That made two of us.